The excitement is to really demonstrate to the world what they can do. Not the disability, but the ability. We do 91,000 events a year as a movement, and every 2 years we use the World Games to bring athletes together and really shine a spotlight on their amazing talents and gifts that they have to give to the world.
You know that I have to tell you what the logo stands for. The logo encapsulates that inspiration, and it starts with a celebratory figure that represents the courage, the determination, and the joy of athletes. Right, Debbie? How's it go? How's it go? Oh, yeah. Celebratory pose. It's a perfect illustration, international symbol of praise, of celebration, of overcoming adversity. Perfect example for our athletes. You often see them cross the finish line striking the pose, or getting a medal and striking the pose. The great thing about Special Olympics is often the 4th, 5th, 6th place finisher that strikes the pose like they just broke the world record. And in actuality, they just did their very best. That's inside the circle of acceptance and inclusion, which is our mission, is awareness that leads to acceptance and inclusion of people with intellectual disabilities. Knowing that perhaps the greatest impact we can have on the lives of people with intellectual disabilities is to change the hearts and minds of people without intellectual disabilities. So that kids befriend them in school, so that employers hire them for jobs. That's the long-lasting great impact that we can have, changing hearts and minds of people. And so you've seen that circle of inclusion in people, social media, taking their picture with that circle of inclusion. That's an iconic symbol of these games. And then the multicolors represent the diversity of 165 or so countries coming to this diverse market, and that great dynamic, unlike any World Games, I believe, that have taken place, where the countries perfectly are mirrored by the diversity of the community in which they compete. And then our opportunity to share that mission of acceptance and inclusion with every diverse community here in Los Angeles, across the country and around the world.
Do you know that our theme for our volunteers is heroes?
Yeah.
The volunteers are heroes for these games.
It's amazing.
And our staff, we have 350 staff members. We just had our last all-staff meeting, and room full of dedicated people to this event. And I ended it by, it was a celebration.
Absolutely.
And I ended it by having Dustin Plunkett, our global messenger, come up and share with them a few words from the athlete's perspective. And as I introduced him, he got a standing ovation. And as he got up with tears in his eyes, he just said to the entire staff of the World Games, he says, "To us athletes, you are the heroes. You are the heroes."
My whole body's a goosebump.
Yeah, it's just it was a remarkable moment. Maybe one of my, if not my most favorite, one of my most favorite moments in this whole process.
That's amazing. Well, as you are a hero to many, and I haven't got my interview with you, why don't you go ahead and, I'm getting it now, why don't you go ahead and tell SpecialNeeds.com, who's Patrick's hero?
Who's my hero?
Yeah, who's your hero? As you are a hero to many.
My daughter's my hero.
Okay.
I mean, my daughter's 28 with cerebral palsy, and what she goes through every day, and my wife too. I mean, my wife is a hero. What she does with my daughter every day is remarkable. All the challenges of medications and all the process that you go through, all the medical issues, all the things that you go through. When I produce sporting events, that was my career, and as I produced live sporting events, a 3-hour heated, in the truck, I always had a reputation for being very calm, and people would say, "How is it that you stay so calm?" And I say, "Well, I have a reminder every night when we put Kelly to bed about what's important and what's not important. It gives perspective to life." So that's shaped my life more than anything is my daughter.
I agree. When I was at the Long Beach event, the thing that I noted the most was I had never been told so many times that I was loved, or how cute I looked, or how wonderful it was I was there and thanked for the work that I was doing ever in my life. I say to people, that's okay, because my heart is so rich, and I feel so fulfilled in so many other ways that monetary value couldn't be labeled. It doesn't have that price tag.
Yeah.
And I walked away feeling so good. And my charity, ASDS, is Autism Spectrum Disorder Supports, and my branding is, even though you are challenged, you too can be a big hero. And I had to take an active part of my mental and physical well-being and become my own hero to save my life. I can't even imagine the kind of challenges that your family faces with your daughter. It's much more extreme than what I had to face
My son is 32, my daughter's 28, and my son played football, basketball, and baseball at Loyola High School, so he's a very talented individual. But he's a different human being growing up with Kelly. He was always for the underdog. He always had a great perspective on life. And he now has a child, and so I know that the way he takes care of her is shaped by growing up with Kelly.
Absolutely. So she's had a real big impact on everybody.
Oh yeah, no question.
In such a positive.
Everybody, we talk to everybody in the extended family, and it just, she's impacted everybody's life.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
It really is. I'm pretty sure that we were given these gems, as I call all of us gems, so we can learn these valuable lessons, because as a society that is so self-entitled and so overwhelmed with, it's all about me and what can you do for me, no, it's what can we do for each other.
Exactly.
We're all in this together.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Patrick, thank
you.
you so much, and from specialneeds.com, you are truly a hero, and I love your energy and your passion, and it shows. And everywhere I go, from the first time I met you, strike the pose.
Strike the pose. Reach out.
That's right.
Out.
Reach up
Thank
and strike
you.
the pose. Thank you so
What time
much,
is
sir.
it?
Debbie, I think Debbie might have the edge on you right now.
Yes, because I only have 2 levels. She has about 35 or 40.
There you go.
Over 100.
Over
Now, Debbie, you were on the stage in Korea during the closing ceremony of the 2013 Special Olympics World Winter Games. You were there when the flag was handed over to Los Angeles. So what do you want to tell your fellow Special Olympics athletes about what they're going to experience here in Los Angeles?
Well, I want to tell my new international friends that are coming over that they will have the time of their lives and to really enjoy it themselves. One of the best parts of the games will be the friends that make for the athletes from the other countries, and to be ready to show what Special Olympics athletes can do.
Tell us a little bit about the journey that you've taken with Special Olympics, because you were there right at the beginning.
Well, that was a great day in 1968. But we're on our way to, I think, the greatest day for Special Olympics. Mrs. Schreiber wanted it to be an opportunity for these athletes to be the best that they can be.
The immediate past mayor of the city of Los Angeles, Antonio Villaraigosa. And Mayor Villaraigosa, you were one of the drivers to try and bring this event here. You worked tirelessly with Pat and with Rafer, and now you're a member of the board of LA 2015. So how satisfied are you to have seen that effort all the way from the bid, now almost to the opening ceremony?
Well, you give me too much credit. I think that the people who have spoken before me certainly have done a lot more to bring the Special Olympics here to Los Angeles than I did. I did my job.
We're celebrating the real heroes of Los Angeles, which is the Special Olympics athletes. We have a great lineup. We have some amazing talent who have donated their time and their talents. Our musical talent includes Stevie Wonder, Avril Lavigne, OAR, Cody Simpson, J Balvin, Becky G, Cassidy Pope, and Saida Garrett, many of whom have written new songs for us. So we're debuting some world-class music for the night. And then these people will be introduced by some amazing talent as well who have come out to celebrate Special Olympics, celebrate Los Angeles. Jimmy Kimmel, Robin Roberts, Maria Menounos, Nancy O'Dell, Ava Longoria, the Schreiber family, Lauren Potter, Jamal Charles, Ed Harris, Oscar de la Hoya, Tim Harris, and of course First Lady Michelle Obama, who will officially open the games on Saturday night at the Coliseum.
If you could just tell me in your own words why you are part of this, personally.
Well, personally,
as a company, we've been involved with the Olympic movement.
Right, but you guys
many
go
years.
above and beyond what your paycheck gives you, so that's
Oh,
what
absolutely.
that's
Well, like
what
I said,
wanna
you know,
know.
my
Your
godson,
nephew. Your godson.
godson has Asperger's. I've got another nephew who has cerebral palsy. So I think there's a connection to pretty much everybody here. To
No one's
someone.
immune.
No one is immune. Everyone's involved. So for many reasons to be involved, personal reasons to be involved in Special Olympics has been great. I think the other side is we're LA-based company. We're in Redondo Beach.
Yeah.
So it's been so great to be able to work here in Los Angeles, and rather than obviously we had a lot of fun in London and Sochi, and we actually have a team up in Toronto doing the Pan Am Games right now.
Okay.
We just finished the European Games.
Wow, you're a busy man.
But it's so great to just be able to.
Well, and the lineup
live
that you
here
have for
and-
the entertainment, for the actual opening
Great.
ceremonies. Wow.
That's almost better than the Olympic Games.
Oh my gosh. I'm with SpecialNeeds.com, Robin Flutterby Borakove, covering the Olympic Games. And could you tell me who you are and why you guys are here today?
My name is Kathy Robinson Young, and I'm here with my daughters, Sachi and Brittany Hamilton, and my granddaughter, Makara. And the reason why we're here is because we've been involved with Special Olympics. My dad joined Eunice Shriver Kennedy years after she founded the Special Olympics. So as kids growing up, we had to go with my dad when he went to volunteer at UCLA. Not knowing that later it would have such an impact on our lives, on my brother William and my brother Edward's lives. And then as the years moved forward, not knowing that I would have a special needs daughter. So it was very easy for us to begin volunteering, just as my dad did as honored guest at UCLA. So my daughters, Sachi and Brittany, were like 3 and 4 years old when they first started volunteering at UCLA. Then we went on to Cal State Long Beach. So they've been volunteering with us every June. So we just continue doing this, and now we're here, World Games. I'm co-chair, I'm Host Town Pasadena co-chair with Kathleen Turknett. And so this is very easy and it's wonderful. We're having a lot of fun and really enjoying all the activities that are being planned for Special Olympics World Games.
Well, thank you so much. From SpecialNeeds.com, you guys are honorary heroes, and we appreciate your inspiration and all the work that you do. You're a beautiful family.
Thank you.
And you have my card.
Thank you so much.